right, guys, good morning. I'm actually going to make this holiday chorizo vegetable mash. I actually made this before. This was in the camping video where we did the equestrian, I think it was primitive camping. So I'm going to make that again today. So all you need again, if you'd like to reference that video, I have that recipe. I'll put it down in the description in this video too. But pretty simple. All you need is this soy chorizo from Trader Joe's, the holiday vegetable mash, which is still available. So I think it says holiday, but I think it's year round because that last video was like in October and we're in January 19th. So I think this isn't a seasonal item. This might be year round just because of how long it's been, like, 4 months that it's been around. So I just bought this yesterday on the 18th. So you could still get it at Trader Joe's. And then eggs to go on top. One unfortunately broke. Got a casualty in there. And then unfortunately, we just realized I forgot the green onions to go on top, which is, my husband doesn't care. He doesn't like green onions. He's laughing over there. He doesn't care. We got the important ones. We got the crispy jalapeno pieces, all from Trader Joe's. I don't know if I think Trader Joe's still has the sauce. The Peri Trader Joe's sauce to go on top is really good. It's very simple. You just put everything. It's like a one pot. You just put everything in the pan. And I'm really hungry. We had like a very late lunch yesterday at 5:30, and then we were driving until about midnight. When we got back, then we just had like a snack before bed, and yeah, we're starving now, so we're gonna go ahead and make this. But yeah, if you'd like to see the full video of me cooking it, I'll show you some snippets. But if you'd like to see like the full video, please do check out that video. But very easy, kind of one pot, and then we'll go ahead and get some food and then kind of take you guys around and show you where we are. We're right by the beach, which is really, really nice.
Morning, this is Patrick from Truck Camping and Travels. We're over here at Rincon Parkway in Ventura County. We had gotten here super late, like midnight last night. I think this spot would be considered like dry camping because there's absolutely no hookups. It's just along the beach. There's no facilities whatsoever. You'll need a bathroom or at least a cassette toilet. We're making breakfast right now, and after that, we'll eat and then we'll show you around.
Just want to mention that our hearts go out to everyone who's affected by all the fires in the LA area. We are about maybe an hour or so north. Looking outside, I haven't really been out there too much yet. It is pretty overcast, but I think it's also coastal, so I'm not sure if that's partially it. I think at this point in time, the fires, from what I was reading, were about 50 or so % contained. So I just want to mention that. So it's just really devastating seeing what everyone's going through, and our hearts go out to you. This is such a beautiful area and is a big part of my heart. So it's just really devastating to see all of the fires and how it's impacted the area. We might go down a little bit today. We're going to stop by Aldi, get some things. I don't know if there's any like places to sit by the beach. We'd have to probably walk around and see. But we're going to venture out just for a little bit, maybe for lunch, and venture maybe down a little bit. But yeah.
Some serious husband fail. Now I have to dig out the jalapeno pieces because they're buried under these walnuts put in here. Oh yeah, you know, that totally goes in there. Yeah. For whatever it was in there.
They were all over the place, so I just grabbed whatever.
Let's put it in the... Alright, well, despite that mishap, we're gonna eat breakfast now, and it does look good, minus the being mixed with walnuts.
So here we are at Rincon Parkway Campground. As you can see, zoom in, there is a lot of campers here, and we are the only truck camper. Everyone else is all on fifth wheels, Class A's, like the person in front of us, and travel trailer back there. And so we got here super late. It's a nice beachfront view. Unfortunately, with all the rocks and stuff, can't actually get down to the beach. Just kind of disappointing, but it's really nice. I guess you can say white noise of hearing the waves at night is nice to hear, and pretty nice. Probably hang out here and read outside later. Wish we had a portable fireplace so then we could have a little fire and make s'mores, but can't do that at the moment.
Okay, so what are we gonna do now?
What is it?
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know, man. I
wanna go walk around?
Walk around. Grand.
Yeah.
It's crazy expensive. And yeah, see some other people with it's like a 35 or 40, a 4,000 watt generator.
Oh, Lite?
Yeah, like there's so many Class A buses here. It's crazy.
But yeah, we actually just spotted this place we were driving down up there last time we were here.
We're US 101 South.
Yeah, last time we were here, we just happened to be driving by and see all these people RVing and camping. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that place is. And that's kind of how we just found it, by driving by.
And unfortunately, since we have to drive from Sacramento, it's not cheap for us, given that we have a diesel truck. Yeah, since we drove down in our diesel truck, it's like one tank each way, and at 3/4 of a tank, it's $125 to fill up. So It's not cheap for us, but then with all these people who are in their Class A's, they're probably getting like 10 miles per gallon. Probably not much different for them either, or maybe 8 or 9.
Oh, someone's barbecuing.
Oh,
Somebody's barbecuing right over there.
Yeah, we need a fold-up one.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Probably someone should get off Amazon. But
yeah, if you're here in the LA area, you know, definitely check this place out. If you have an RV or a camper.
It's
really nice by the beach. Which is, you know, hard to get.
And it's actually,
I think we only booked like what, 6 weeks out?
Yeah, only 6 weeks out.
Yeah,
and
we had plenty of availability then, so it's pretty nice.
Unlike back home where Sacramento, it's actually a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Just a hair.
Oh, here?
Here it was low of like 44.
Still pretty cold. Yeah.
At home it was like low of 36, so still cool, but you know, it is really nice.
Yeah, so this is a major thoroughfare here.
Oh, hey, someone's a gazebo. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And their Class B Sprinter van. Oop.
This is little information about the checkout time.
11 a.m. Site's still on site after 11 a.m. or subject to tow. Oh, that's
a theft warning. Oh, the generators or the property locked inside of your vehicle. Okay, yeah, we were just talking about whether to leave it out or not. So yeah, you make sure to put everything away. Cables, chains, and locks are being cut. So just FYI, keep everything inside. But just a little information. Yeah, check it out. Google it. I think that's kind of how we found it.
Yeah,
on the Google Maps.
We're in the off season, so you're allowed to 14-day limit. Yeah. During peak season, only a week. Yeah. No tent. Who's gonna tent camp on the side of the road?
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, because there's no bathrooms or anything, and you know.
Yeah, that's.
You don't want to get cited for indecent exposure.
I mean, there's an outhouse right there.
Yeah, there is an outhouse right there.
We can toss our trash in this trash right there.
Oh yeah, there is a dumpster right over there. There's a dumpster. So. Now I can get down to the beach.
All the rigs and stuff parked along the way.
We're just relaxing.
Yeah.
It's a funny looking rock.
Yeah.
Little doggy. Oh. Whee! Look at the little doggy. Little doggy. Oh, my doggy. Doggy.
What breed is that? Yorkie? Okay.
Yorkie. Oh, cute doggy.
Cute. You just want to say hi.
It's so cute. Here, hold that for me. Wow.
I feel like these are all set here by
Yeah, I mean, look at the rock formations though. One out of 100 and some, one other truck camper. We do have an outhouse, but so there are some outhouses, but you have to walk around finding them, which if you don't have any sort of toilet, it's not really convenient, especially at night. So just FYI, I mean, it's not horrible, also not great, but I didn't use the bathroom, so.
Oh, hookup sites, 14 to 24. Premium hookup sites, 39 to 40. It's actually cheaper. So I guess next time we can try it here.
Check this one out. It's like right next door.
Yeah.
This one does have bathrooms on site and then little cafe. That's kind of cute. No campfires. Oh, these specific sites only.
Yeah, 25 through 40.
Yeah.
Driver's vehicle must be removed from the day use parking space no later than 6:55 a.m. Placed back and moved to the parking way day use parking zone. Failure to observe this will result in a citation. Generators and music must be off during these hours.
Hey doggy! Hey big doggy! Alright guys, so what we're gonna do, I don't have the box because it was taken out of the box and separated, but this is being sold at Costco. These are the lobster sliders. Can you see that okay? There you go. So this is what I'm looking at, the back of the box. It's a box with lobster sliders. I'm gonna be honest, I do feel like it's kind of overpriced because all you get is brioche buns. You get about this much lobster. Yeah, you get about this much, which I don't know, this might be less than a pound. And then you get like these little medallions, like with the seasoning and the butter. So honestly, I feel like it's a bit overpriced because you can get these brioche buns at Trader Joe's for cheap. Just buy your own lobster claw meat. And honestly, I might look up some dupe recipe to make up the lobster sliders. But yeah, this is all lobster you get. It's like $40. It's not horrible, but not great. So, okay, yeah. So, okay, so we're gonna, all right, okay, you're supposed to thaw it. It's been thawing, actually. It's been in the fridge for like a day. It's still kind of, it's a little bit cold. So you can chop the meat if you desire. So we'll have to do that. And then what we're gonna do really is just melt these, dip the buns in them, and then you can add some of the meat into it as well. Alright, cutting board, chop the meat the best we can. Okay, so got this, still a little bit icy. Alright, so we're going to take 2 of these buns and then just kind of put it in the skillet with the butter and just like toast them really. I'm just going to kind of toast them like that. Just gonna kind of toast the buns first, and then we will do the lobster next. Chop that, melt the butter, toast both sides. So that's that. Alright, so now we got our little brioche lobster babies. That's what they look like. And so now we're gonna take it outside and then we're gonna read for a bit before sunset, but I'm excited to try these.
Lobster roll with the bun. Pretty good. Here,
I haven't tried mine. I think the garlic butter is what really does it. It's really good. Yeah, this definitely hits the spot. It's really, really good. Spindrift?
Good cold brew.
Oh, you didn't have any coffee today?
Figured I'd give this a try. Hopefully it's good.
I think we've got it before, right?
So this one's dairy free. I'm lactose intolerant because I'm half full. This is a mocha cold brew, so sometimes these things at the spot. Other times they're just okay. Give it a try.
Yeah, I really love the Spindrift because they have actual juice in it and they're low calorie, only 15, so always just hits the spot. But this is really good. But even though it was kind of pricey even at Costco, it's pretty decent. I feel like you'd probably get one of these for $20 anywhere else. Like just one of these, 20 bucks. If you're lucky. Probably not nearly as much meat. So yeah, you know, actually not bad.
This is alright. It's not too bad. Not my favorite thing, but you know. Alright, so I'm reading this book. It's by my uncle actually, Pete Cruz. It's called No Tears for Dad. About my uncle and to an extent my aunts and my late mother growing up dealing with abuse. And it just deals with my uncle's personal issues and everything he dealt. Learning to forgive my grandfather who wasn't a good person. So anyway, I think it's worth checking it out if you like reading that sort of thing. And that's it.
Alright, and I'm currently reading a book called The Farm. This is actually about a Filipina who immigrated, I think it's to New York, and basically it is someone who's searching for a better life. And the farm is basically a place where surrogates are basically gestating, for lack of a better term, a child for a lot of ultra wealthy people, and of course, you know, using the money to send back to their families and of course better their lives. So basically they are paid a lot of money to have children for people who are really, really wealthy and well off, and they get paid in turn really well for it. So I just started it, but basically it ends up being like their movements and every move is monitored. So it's almost like kind of Handmaid's Tale-esque, but not like as severe, but it is kind of interesting. So pretty good read so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually reading a couple different books. Another one I'm currently reading is one that just came out by Mel Robbins. It's about the let them theory. Really, really good book as well. If you're a chronic people pleaser, highly recommend checking out that book. It's really, really life-changing.
Yep. That's chili.
Mm.
Fine. That's one thing about we made it here the other night. And the first night we got here, we pulled up to our camp spot just as the sun was going down, and it just created this picturesque scenery straight out of. I had not yet reached my camp spot, so I think I'll just stick around here for a little bit and photosynthesize for a while. Out there who remembers the video where I stayed at this camp spot, shout out to you if you remember that. It's not a very great, the whole cigarette port charging situation. So the one cigarette port where there was actually one of the wiring harnesses was unplugged. I plugged that one back in that.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna be making something a little bit different I've been wanting to try making, and that's this wild boar ragu with corporate dip. That's kind of what it looks like. I saw this on Tastemade, and then I kind of looked up a recipe to try this out because when we were last in SoCal, we got this ground wild boar, which we've had in the freezer. So I got this. We have the wild boar. I'm using again from Trader Joe's the carpet pasta. I got 2 packages because it said 14 ounces. So I got that, and then celery, onion, and carrots. So I made it easy by getting this 3-in-1. Super convenient. Kind of similar to that mash we made this morning. This makes it a lot easier. So the only thing I have to really chop is the garlic cloves, so that'll make it easy. And then we also have the bay leaves, yeah, cloves of garlic, and then the rosemary. Pick this up from Sprouts. You know, sometimes I like to find a bush if I can find one and just pick it off the bush. Yeah. I'm not a wine enthusiast by any means, but it also called for dry red wine, so I had to Google it. And I figured I'd just try this coastal one from Trader Joe's. This was only $4.50. I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money on wine because I'm just using this for cooking, right? I'm not using this to have this nice cultured red wine. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just using this for cooking. So we have that, and then we have this empty tomato sauce. I actually forgot I had this, but I'm like, let's use this up first before we open another can. And just water, bay leaves. So right now we're just gonna do the ragu part, so with the meat. So we're going to add some olive oil to the pan. Make sure it's on. Okay, so we're going in with the wild boar. After putting the olive oil in there, we're gonna use this whole package, which is a pound. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. And so I'm just kind of cooking this up. All right, so we'll season it with some of this wine-infused sea salt, which is fitting, and then some pepper. And we're just gonna wait for that to cook. Your stuff you can get at Trader Joe's. I believe that Trader Joe's has this, actually, for that to cook. All right, so now we're gonna add this bad boy in there. It's supposed to cook down a bit, and then if you can in there, that for a bit, and that's really till everything softens. And then we're gonna chop in the garlic. Now we're gonna chop the garlic. All right, so once we have the other stuff kind of softening, we're gonna add the garlic and then also add the wine. So we're gonna add the garlic, and that was a half cup. Okay, all right, so we're gonna add the sauce, tomato sauce. I mean, this pan doesn't seem like it's gonna be big enough. We'll see.
Be overflowing.
Yeah, so I have to add some more of this. And then we're gonna add half a cup of water and rosemary, just like one sprig, and then 2 bay leaves. Just add a whole good measure. It says to simmer for 2 hours. I just realized this, but I obviously cannot do that because it is already late. Kind of late, so I'm gonna chat GPT a faster way of doing this. So stay tuned. All right, so we have to cook these for about 6 to 7 minutes. Those cooked for about 6 to 7 minutes, and the water is already salted. All right, we are done cooking. Look at all of this. Meals for days. We still have left. I'm glad I brought some extra to-go containers because I was not expecting this much food. So we'll definitely have some leftovers. So we're gonna pour these into some bowls, and we will let you guys know what we think. So we got a bowl of it. I got really tired and I showered and I changed. But yeah, I did not realize that this took like 2 hours on the stove. I think for the sauce. I've never made a pasta that has taken that long, so I didn't realize it until I was working through the recipe, which was bad. But I just turned up the heat, and I think I maybe cooked it for about 45 minutes or maybe an hour. But I feel like it's really if you want the sauce to really cook down. But I feel like this looks good enough to me. I'm sure it's gonna taste fine. Yeah, but if you don't want your sauce to be chunky, you know, you probably want to cook it for the full 2 hours. But let's try this out. It's really good, yeah. And I guess Italians don't add cheese to this or something like that. That's what one of the recipes said for the ragu. But I don't know. I feel like cheese would be a nice touch, but we don't have that kind of cheese. So anyway, I'm just gonna add a little bit extra seasoning just because I like seasoning right there. All right, we're gonna enjoy this, and then we're gonna go to bed because I'm pretty tired. Yeah, this is really good. And the same
little bit of the same seasoning as Valerie, the 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. This is really filling. Definitely going to enjoy this and be plenty of leftovers. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning.
As this camper comes in, you can see down there, there's some construction. Looks like, I don't know if they're stopping for a minute, but it's Monday and we're gonna head out soon. So we were gonna eat at this place this morning before we hit the road, but unfortunately it's closed on Mondays, which is a bit of a bummer. So we'll be finding somewhere else to eat. But it looks like this other campground is, people are heading away. It's Monday. I guess some people still have Monday off, but it's not a holiday for everyone. A lot of people left last night. But yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. I wanted to try the food. So I'm gonna try this today as a plan B. Just trying to find a rosemary bush to snip a piece off at home. Just here one is, you know, you're not looking for one, and there it is. Right? Got the green tea pancakes with blueberries on top. Just got regular pancakes with some sort of house syrup that was like cinnamon and caramel, and then some eggs. Everything looks really, really good. Free oranges. Yeah. I don't know what kind of oranges that there are. The oranges. All right, well, that's gonna be a wrap on this weekend's camping trip. It went by really quickly. So that's kind of a bummer. We already have to go home, and it's nice and sunny out now. It was kind of overcast yesterday, so it kind of sucks to be leaving during the nice weather.
Yeah, I wish that we had this weather yesterday, but it was a lot of fun. We're headed home now, back to Sacramento. Like always, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next one.
All right, see you soon, guys. Bye.